Hey guys, welcome to today's video and welcome on into my beauty stash. Today I have the Garfield and Glamlite collection to share with you all today. So I picked up the non-PR box full set that retails for $125, but all of these items are available right now as an individual purchase should you choose to just pick and choose whichever items you wish. I do also want to point out that the Glamlite website is currently 40% off site-wide. However, I do think it excludes this particular collection. Let's take a peek as to what all you're going to be getting. So you get this little mirror. I think it is so cute. This was a major selling point for me. I love cats. I love Garfield. I did watch Garfield growing up, but I don't remember too much of the cartoon now as an adult. It's been a long time that I haven't watched Garfield, but very cute. I love anything cats. Like if I was going to do a collab with a brand, I'd say I want to make it all about cats. That's how much I love cats. This is kind of what the inside of the bag looks like. You have some compartments here to put makeup brushes. I like that you have a strap in here, and it is fairly wide and long. Another selling point for me was this cute little sleeping mask. I do use a sleeping mask mainly on the weekends because I have a large bay window and the weekends is when I get to sleep in. So I want to make sure my eyes are protected from the light so I can sleep in as long as I want on the weekend. We're also getting some lashes right here, which I'll be wearing in today's video. One of two things that I have on already is this little lip mask and lip scrub duo. So this one is going to be the lip scrub, and then this one over here is going to be the lip mask. It smells like donuts. It tastes like maybe freshly baked bread. It doesn't taste like or smell like a glazed donut. It smells more like just freshly baked bread, and I don't mind that at all. Let's now look at the cheek palette right here. So let's take a closer look at it. In here you are getting two blushes, a red, an orange, and then in the center you have that gold highlighter. I thought that this was super pigmented, swatched out really well, and we will definitely be using all three shades. Now let's look at the 12 pan eyeshadow palette. I love that it's a 12 pan, and look how cute the cover art is. You guys know Glamlite always does an incredible job with their cover art and just with the artwork on the entire collection. This is a 12 pan color story. It's going to be definitely a more warm tone color story. I will say that this was the weaker swatch of the bunch, and I also felt like this shade and this shade up here swatched out super similar. This one is Abu Dhabi, and this one up here is called Teddy Bear. So I think those were the two most similar shadows, but I like this. I'm liking this color story. I'm not fully dressed yet for work. I still have my robe on, but I will be fully dressed by the time I get to the review portion of the video. Last but not least, we are getting a little makeup sponge that I think is really cute, and it has Garfield's picture on it. I'm going to be wearing a green top to work today, so I'm going to let you decide in the comments. Play another guessing game as to which look I wore to work today, because I am going to be creating two looks with this palette. If it is your first time here on my channel, I just want to say hello and welcome to all of you. My name is Steph. I love trying out new makeup. I am primarily a new makeup review channel, but I do multiple looks with eyeshadow palettes, makeup breaking videos, all that good stuff. If that sounds great to you, I want to invite you to become part of our makeup family. Do me a favor, click on that subscribe button and hit the bell next to it. That way you'll be notified every time I do drop a new video. And if you're a fan of Garfield, you're really liking the way this Glamlite by Garfield collection is looking, please give this video a big thumbs up before you go. As usual, I'll have everything linked and listed in the description box. Some of those links might be affiliate links, so if you do end up shopping through them, I thank you so much for supporting me and my channel. I am not an affiliate with Glamlite. I don't get PR. I don't have an affiliate code, but if I can find one, I will have it in the description box, but I don't really think you're going to need one because right now the entire site is 40% off. If you guys want to see how this new Glamlite and Garfield collection is going to perform, keep on watching. All right, so we're gonna start first with the face palette, and I guess I'll just do one blush on each side. That way we can see what they both look like. I'm gonna go in with the orange shade. This one is called Eat Your Heart Out, and I'm gonna use my Olimar Cosmetics blush brush. I did take the bronzer down just a little bit, and I'm wearing a powder bronzer from Sigma today. That is super, super pigmented. These are matte blushes, and I'm really liking the shades of them. I thought that they swatched out really well. Okay, so I'm loving this shade. I think it's applying really well. Again, it's a true matte, true orange blush shade. I'm going to clean off my brush, and then we're going to move over to the left cheek so I can do the red blush next. Now, this red shade is called Lasagna is Life, and I've really been in the mood for Italian food, and I just haven't ordered any. I'm an Olive Garden fan. But I do love lasagna. I love shrimp Alfredo. Not really a big spaghetti fan, but lasagna, definitely. This is very pigmented. This is, I think, the deepest shade out of the two blushes. So just, yeah, you want to go in with just a little bit of product. I may have picked up a little too much, but a red and an orange, perfect. All right, guys, so there you go. Red, orange, which one do you like better? Before I leave to work, I will likely even them out, but I think they look cute. Now let me get my Rare Beauty highlighter brush, and we're gonna go into the only highlighter in the palette. So this one has some texture to it. I prefer a more smooth highlighter, but it's definitely impactful. And I'll blend it out better when I get the blush brush. Okay, so highlighter is not necessarily my favorite. I love the blush shades. I think they're obviously super pigmented. I'm going to try and have to tone this down a little bit before I head out, but at least, you know, you guys can see the pigmentation on them. Let's move now to the eyes so I can start creating the first of two looks with this new Glamlite and Garfield palette. Okay, so I have primed my eyelids already with the Glamlite eyeshadow primer, and now we are ready to dive into the eyeshadow palette. Let me just make some room here on my filming desk, put some of this stuff off to the side. There we go. I'm going to get to use the mirror. So where do we want to start? Like I mentioned, I am going to be changing into a green, a dark like emerald green top today. Yellow, hello. I think I definitely want to start there. We'll start with this one. This one is called Weekends. And I'm taking the shade on a BK A503. Got the mirror right here. I think I got primer on my lashes, either that or it's just leftover lash glue from last night when I was doing 3 looks with the Melt and Bailey Sarian collection. That glitter was really hard to remove. If you guys watch my video from yesterday morning, then you guys saw, you know, I had to try out the glitter gel. And I actually had to get tape to remove the gold glitter. The purple one, no problem. But the gold one, because it was so texturized, that was a pain to take off. Okay, I'm loving this shade. I think it's perfect. This one should have been called Garfield. All right, next I think I am going to go into Lasagna. I'm taking Lasagna on a BK211. Shades are blending really well with one another, and they're pigmented and just so far easy to work with. I go back in with the first brush that I used for weekends just to bring the shade back a little bit. Kind of got taken over by that reddish shade Lasagna. Now in a Rephr 13, Mondays, and it is a Monday morning when I'm filming this video. I'm using a, did I say Rephr 13? Some fallout there. Now I'm just going to take care of the lower lash line right now. I think I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Perfect Match. And I'm using a BK Beauty 210. All right, now for the lid, I think I'm going to do this one up here, Teddy Bear. And I'm applying with a damp Morphe M124. It's so pretty. The shimmers in here are really something. They're really pretty. And they're not overly texturized either. Oof, I love that. A little bit of orange and gold. Add a little bit more of Mondays right in here just to blend. Now let's do something for the inner corner. I think I'm going to go in with Heart of Gold using my damp BK 210. All right, guys, I will be applying lashes today since there are lashes in this collection. You know what I think I'm going to do before I do that? I want to deepen up the lower lash line just a little bit. I'm going to use the shade Silly right here on that same BK brush. And just kind of tight line like right out here. There we go. That looks good. All right, guys, I'm going to go take care of finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you the completed look number 1. All right, guys, so here's the completed look number 1. These are the lashes. Let me show them to you right here. I had to trim them significantly, but, you know, I like the way they look. Glamlite usually does dramatic lashes, which is cool. It's just not always my thing. Let me tell you what I'm using. Mascara in today's video is this one, the one I used in yesterday's video, the Plumping Mascara from CoverGirl. I did tightline the top lash line with Wet n Wild Breakup Proof liquid liner, and for the lower waterline, an e.l.f. No Budge shadow stick. This one is in the shade Groovy. I love this look. Very easy to create. Let's move over to the left eye and we'll start working on look number 2. Oh, guys, and I forgot to mention I went in with one of the new Melt and Bailey Sarian lipsticks. This one is in the shade Hemlock. Right now you can only find that collection on the Melt website, so I will have it linked there. Hopefully it goes to Sephora and like Nordstrom, the other Melt retailers really soon. I know some of you mentioned that you had already picked it up and you were anxiously awaiting its arrival. I don't blame you. I really want to work with this blue shade, even though it didn't swatch out that great. I want to see what I can do with it, and I'm actually thinking I'm going to pack it all over the lid. So let's try it out. Let's give it a whirl. It's called World's Cutest Kitty. And I'm using a BK 205 to start applying. Oh, that's giving good payoff. It's looking better than how it's swatched, which is always a good thing. I'm going to clean up the edges with the Rephr 13 in a second. I just want to make sure I have this packed on. All right, now I'm going in with that Rephr 13 just to define the shape a little bit better. Now with that same brush, I'm going to go back in with the shade Silly. And I'm going to see what this will do out here. We can deepen it up just a little bit. Add a little bit more of the blue. Now I'm going to go in with this shade right here, Donut Please. I'm using my Rephr 26 just to run that below the lower lash line. Now on a damp Morphe M124, I'm going to go in with this shade right here called Catitude. This is a really pretty shade. Pairs perfectly with this blue. Okay, now we need something for the inner corner. I think I will try Nap Attack right here. So that means this shade, Abu Dhabi, I didn't get to use. And yeah, that was the only one I didn't get to use. So we'll go in with Nap Attack for the inner corner. I'm taking it on a damp Rephr 03. Ooh, perfect. Okay guys, I am going to go add the other falsie, take care of the finishing touches. I'll be right back to show you this completed look number 2. Alright guys, here's the completed look. I really like this one. I was going to say that maybe that blue wasn't going to perform well, but I think everything turned out really, really cool. Same everything with the exception of the lower waterline. I went in with another e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick. This one is in the shade Vintage Suede. Ooh, 2 amazing looks. I got to use just about everything in the collection. Let me go change and then I will wrap up today's video and share with you guys my final thoughts on this new Glamlite and Garfield collection. Okay guys, so after creating 2 looks and using practically everything in the Glamlite by Garfield collection, I think it is really cute. I think everything, like I mentioned earlier, Glamlite just thinks of everything and they really do an amazing job when it comes to packaging. So if you order the full collection, you will get everything that I showed you guys today. There was a PR box set and then there was a non-PR box, which basically just means you don't get the fancy box. I don't need the fancy box. I just wanted everything that was in the collection. So you do get this really nice, large, functional makeup bag. Of course, you get the 2 cute Garfield mirror. And again, you can purchase all of these things individually on the Glamlite website. The eyeshadow palette, there was only 1 shade that I didn't get to use from the 12 different shadows, but I really like it. I love the 2 looks I was able to create. I'll let you play the guessing game. Which look am I going to wear to work today? Look 1, look 2? Sound off in the comments down below, but I think this is a nice neutral palette with just a couple fun pops of color with the shimmer shadows. I will definitely, after I wash it, be using this face mask or eye mask, I should say. I do always keep an eye mask next to my pillow, and I mainly use them, of course, on the weekends. The lashes are nice. They're pretty good. They're not too dramatic. They're a little dramatic for me. Like, this is about all the drama I can take when it comes to lashes, but I like them. They were easy to apply, and they feel very comfortable. The makeup sponge, you guys will definitely be seeing me use this going forward. Last but not least, the face palette. Blushes are super pigmented. The highlighter, not my favorite. It has a little too much texture for me, but you know, the orange is right here. The red is over here. They're very pigmented. I'll even them up before I head out the door, but I like it. It's cute. I'm going to give this collection 2 thumbs up. I really enjoyed it. I like anything cats. I like Garfield, and of course, Glamlite. They just always think of everything and do a great job. Let me know if you pick this collection up. But don't forget that Glamlite is having a 40% off site-wide sale. I think it does exclude the Garfield collection though, but a lot of goodies are on sale right now. Head on over there, do your last-minute Christmas shopping. That way you can be sure that you get your order in time for the big day. Let me know what you thought of today's video. Let me know what you thought of the looks. I want to thank you guys so much for watching another one of my videos. Y'all have a great day or night, wherever it is you all are at. Stay hydrated, drink that water, and I'm going to see you all very soon. Bye.